What's up, everybody? Welcome back to A Beer a Day with TK. It's a cool Wednesday evening here in Findlay, Ohio, so you know what that means. It's WTF Wednesday. For those that might be new to the channel, WTF Wednesday is when I try a beer that I normally wouldn't review on the channel. So I'm going to look at macro brews. I might look at some styles that are, kind of less reviewed. And this week, the one that I have is Labatt Blue Canadian Pilsner. Labatt's an older brewery from 1847. If you go to the website, they actually have some cool information about the history of the brewery. They kind of have a timeline where you can hit on key years and kind of tells you what happened throughout the brewery's history. They did have their beers listed, so they had the regular Labatt, they had Blue Light, Blue Citra, Labatt Ice, and then they had a Labatt Ice Max. So if Labatt Ice isn't enough for you, there's Max. Take it to the next level. They also had some cool information about pond hockey tournaments. Now, again, Labatt's a Canadian brewery, so, I guess they'd be fans of hockey. But it was kind of interesting. It looks like you could go onto the website, register your team, get into this big hockey tournament, and I guess if you win, you get some prizes or whatever from the Labatt Brewery. So it's kind of an interesting way to give back to the community, sponsoring hockey events. Labatt, again, Canadian brewery, so they're from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, but it looks like they also do have a Buffalo, New York brew house. So Buffalo, New York's obviously not too far from the Canadian border, but it looks like the brew house is shut down for the time being. So this says that it's a Pilsner, although most of the beer sites listed as an adjunct lager. I thought it was interesting, if you go to in Untapped in the style guide, they say Labatt Blue is the best-selling Canadian beer in the world. Introduced in 1951 as Labatt Pilsner, it was named for the color of its label by fans of the Winnipeg Blue Bombers football team. So the Blue Bombers are, I think, the 2019 Grey Cup winners, so good job there. Blue was first brand in Canada with a twist-off cap, not sure that's something to brag about, and won the silver medal in the International Lager category at the 1998 Brewing Industry International Awards. I can only imagine what that lineup was like, right? Labatt Blue, brewed using specially selected aromatic hops, is well-balanced, fully matured, full-flavored beer with a fruity character and a slightly sweet aftertaste. Nice build-up. Let's see what it tastes like. Going with the McLean's glass today, since I have a Canadian brewery. I think this is the only Canadian beer glass I own. I picked this up at a small place called Windsor Beer Exchange in Windsor, Ontario, Canada. I don't think it's there anymore, but I do have the glass, so it's cool. All right. Untapped gives this a 2.9. Beer Advocate, a 2.67. The critic score there, whatever it is a 63 pour. Let's see what it is. All right, so this is a 24-ounce can. Pour is almost crystal clear, very light straw color. You can see through it. Fair amount of carbonation, not crazy, but you do get a nice bit of bubbles going on there. As to the head, you do get that soapy kind of head, but it's there. I mean, some of the other beers I've done in the last week had head quickly dissipated and was nothing. So you might have a finger's worth of head. It's obviously going away a little bit, but yeah, it's there. Smell. Kind of pick up light malt, and then kind of a slight sweet aroma like you'd get from corn or rice-based adjunct beers. Nothing too crazy. Taste. I think initially you kind of get a light malt, like a cereal type malt, and you get a little bit of sweetness. It's honestly not as bad. A lot of the adjunct lagers, I think when they have corn or rice in them, have like a real funky sweetness that I don't really care for. As far as hops, I really don't pick up a whole lot. This is kind of, I mean, it's a macro brew, obviously. It's a large production type adjunct lager. That being said, I really don't think it's as bad as some of the others. Like I said, you get a little bit of the cereal malt, you get a little bit of sweetness, you do get a little bit of bitterness. I don't know that it's like a distinct hop bitterness, but you get a little bit of a bitterness to it. Also think it's a little bit dry, probably medium body, it's not too light. This isn't terrible. If I had to drink kind of the mainstream beer, Labatt Blue wouldn't be, one that I'd shy away from. I've drank this over the years, and I don't think that it's that bad. So all in all, Labatt Blue, you're not the game changer. You're not great, but it's doable. I would drink another one of these. Labatt Blue would get a thumbs up. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, please hit subscribe. As always, if you have friends or family that are interested in beer, please feel free to share the video. And if you have any comments, you've had Labatt, you tried it, you think it sucks, you think it's great, you think it's let me know. Jump in on the comments. Hey, until next time, cheers.